Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew. People often say things related to finance just to make themselves feel better. Things like, money has a way of working itself out. This is just one of 5 common money misconceptions that we'll dive into on this edition of Easy Money. Many times in life, I think we try to find the easy way out, or just do what we feel is right, what feels easy. Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. Not only are these 5 misconceptions, but they are also downright bad financial advice. Well, let's get into it. A good salary equals financial security. One common misconception is that a good salary will bring you financial security. True, making more money is helpful, but there are 2 sides to the financial coin: money in and money out. It's not enough to make a nice salary. You have to understand your finances and be in control of your spending. Let's look at 2 examples of millionaires. The lavish millionaire. Imagine you make $1 million per year. You're living the dream. You live in a big house, you have a fancy car, and you go on lavish vacations. You wear super fancy clothes and eat at the finest restaurants. You make $1 million per year, but you're spending $1.1 million of it, leaving you in the hole $100,000 every year. First, the average millionaire. Average Jane has a salary of $60,000 per year. She lives in a modest 2-bedroom apartment and splits the rent. She makes her own lunch every day. She invests in a 401k and maxes out her Roth IRA each year. When the year is over, she's only spent 80% of her salary on living expenses and invested the rest into her retirement and savings. Even if you are a high earner, you'll need a strong financial plan to ensure that salary is working for you. We see this problem commonly in professional sports, where someone gets a huge payday, but ends up poor years later. It's all about the management of your money. Be the person making $60,000 a year and saving and investing 20%, not the person making $1 million and spending it plus some. There is a very common misconception that is a personal pet peeve of mine, and that is the saying, everything will work itself out. This is the quickest way to land yourself in debt and behind on your financial goals. I've said this before and I'll continue to say it. You either take action or you're acted upon. Don't leave your financial decisions up to chance. Take control of your money, have a plan, and stick to that plan. The only way to build wealth is to be proactive and to have a plan of financial action. Another common misconception is that budgeting takes too much time and effort and doesn't even make a real difference in your current situation. Look, I'll be honest with you. If you're struggling financially, the first few months on a budget will be tough. But it is the first step in taking control of your finances, and I assure you, there's not a single millionaire that doesn't budget. As far as budgets taking up too much of your time, we're in the modern age. With apps like YNAB and Mint, they do most of the work for you. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about budgeting because I've done that in other videos. But if you don't know how to budget or even where to start, check out my video on budgeting here. And understand, this is the number one thing you need to do when taking control of your wealth. The one thing you can't buy is more time. Once it is passed, it's gone. So many people have a false belief that they can save for retirement later. This is untrue, and it's very damaging to your future. It might seem backwards to worry about the last money you'll ever need in your life versus the money you need right now. The truth is, the sooner you start investing, the more money you will accumulate. Let me illustrate this for you. You've got a friend who's saving $150,000 from 25 years old to 40 years old. And that $150,000 investment is worth $1 million after retirement. Versus another friend who invests twice as much at $300,000 from ages 35 to 65 and ends up with far less than $1 million at retirement, a measly $838,000. Be smart. Let time do the work for you. That's easy money. If you like finding that easy money and you're enjoying learning how to take control of your finances, please consider sharing this with a friend. That would be greatly appreciated. Now, for the 5th biggest misconception when it comes to money.
There's no need to worry about debt, as long as I can make the minimum payments each month.
This common misconception leads people to buy more car than they need, more house than they need. Think about it. What is the first thing a car dealer asks you? What payment you can afford, right? So they'll sell you a $50,000 car and you're only paying $300 per month for 20 years. I know, that was a little exaggerated, but it's true. Interest can be your worst enemy or your best friend. Believing you don't need to worry about debt is allowing others to collect interest from you every month. You need to take control, pay off those debts, and move those monthly payments into something that will earn you interest every month. That is how you find the easy money. Ultimately, the only way you'll ever achieve financial freedom is by taking control of your money. I mean, it's yours, right? You earned it. You worked hard for it. Put it to work for you. Be sure each of those dollars are where you want them to be. Continue to find ways to increase your earning potential, as well as finding ways to cut back spending. I hope you enjoyed this edition, and thank you again for watching. I really enjoy putting these videos together for you. Be sure to tap that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and make sure you don't miss a single edition by subscribing to the channel, ensuring you get that easy money. I'm Andrew, this is Easy Money, and now it's time to invest in yourself.